we say hi, Heidi? Wave.
It's not nice to distract the driver.
I'm distracting the drive.
Dead possum. Was it one really fat possum or
We're going in
It
the
was a
car.
possum I saw.
Look at the man mowing.
It's the mower man.
The mower man.
Do you know the mower man?
The mower man, the mower man. Do you know the mower man?
Who rides around the yard?
Do.
Are we just goofy or what? Well, if Caroline could hold on to it.
I can't hold on to it.
I heard that about her.
It's so damaged out here. Look at all the trees. They went bye-bye. See?
Beautiful trees going bye-bye.
Yeah. See? No more. These were extremely old trees. That's a little house.
Their house has always been there in among the trees.
Old house.
Cute little house. Everybody say hi to Hailey.
Ooh, what did I just
she's at some camp.
Maybe they'll keep her.
I don't know. They didn't want to keep us at 4-H camp for very long. They thought we had drugs. We cried whenever they told us that. We want to go search your bags. We believe that you have narcotics. Me and Emily started crying. They took us away from something that we were doing. They took everybody from our little, I wouldn't call, it's like a little building. And they took us all from our little building. And they said, we are going to check all your bags. And then they had a police officer.
I remember because they called me. They said that the drug dogs had focused on Emily's bag, and I said, well, that makes perfect sense. And she said, it does? And I said, well, yes, because before she came to camp, she stayed with her grandmother, and her ADD medications were all stored in that bag.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Makes sense, Emily, doesn't it? Yes. Makes perfect sense.
I totally got to be the drug dog too.
Oh, I know. And I called. They said, "Do you want to talk to her?" And she's upset. And I said, "Emily, are you okay?" Mom, I got to meet the drug dog, and he was so cool.
That's totally what a child sounds like when they're upset.
It is. I was upset. I was crying. I wanted to know what was going on. All I had in my bag was baby powder and some facial mask. Big houses! Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Those are cookie cutter houses.
They are.
But you know, the houses in Grammy's neighborhood were cookie cutter houses.
They're all the same. I'm gonna switch the camera around. Switch. Oh, I can't do it while I'm in the middle. Oh, look, they have, I think, an indoor porch. It's a porch. They have a porch.
Screen porch.
Screened in porch. Oh, houses. Woo, we're making it soon.
Residential cats are lazy.
We know, Emily, we know. You had to go and you had to find all the cats.
Dude, those
in the
residential cats are so
neighborhood.
lazy though. The cats in my neighborhood, the hood cats,
The hood
you
cat.
have to catch their food. The residential cats just sit there and wait for it. That's not cool at all.
Not really.
No.
Residential neighborhoods have really big cats and dogs that look like bears. Except for the little dog. They just look like squirrels.
Remind me to show you the picture of Deb's new dog.
The big one?
She got a Rottweiler.
Oh my god, yeah.
It looks like Reddy. Lily, it's a he. His name is, what did she say? Case, I think.
Case.
Awesome.
So inventive.
He's so pretty.
Trailer. One trailer.
Trailers for sale.
Why do you want a bird?
So I could name it Mr. Edelweiss.
I don't like the bird that you have. I think I'm allergic to it.
Honey, you're allergic to being allergic.
I know. My mom likes it though. I think she's gonna get one. This is all your fault. Look, it's a little gas station.
Yes, it is. They have a little food place in there. They sell hamburgers.
Woo.
I would never eat there. I'm sorry, no.
I have eaten there.
It's not by a graveyard.
That's
Keith's
not a
Butcher
restaurant.
Shop.
If it's not a restaurant, you buy meat there.
So, you totally eat it.
Yeah, but you don't buy it. I mean,
Why would you buy it if you weren't gonna eat it?
ah,
She's got a point down her little head.
It's a road.
Look at the kudzu growing up over the wire.
That is a big bunch of kudzu. Okay. Oh.
You can thank the railroad for all the kudzu in the world.
in this part
1,
of
2,
the
3.
world,
We passed it.
this part of the world anyway.
All of
Everywhere.
it.
Did you
It
drop
wasn't
some
the
cigarette
modern
case?
railroad that brought it. It was the old railroad.
Tap, tap, tap. Zoom out.
Yeah, but they brought it from somewhere else which already had it. So.
They brought it from the
Coal.
Orient. China.
China. You mean these things grew underwater, then came over here and started growing
No, the railroad.
everywhere like aliens?
No, the railroad brought it in to put along the embankments to stop the erosion.
See all that?
Well, that worked
That is a
out.
bunch of weed.
And there's nothing that
Okay.
kills it.
Nothing? Nothing
You can
kills
burn
it?
it away, but it'll grow back.
Yeah.
It's like alien plant. We have an invasion of
There's only
weed.
like one thing that eats it. We don't have it here.
Goats eat it.
Yeah.
And then the goats
Look at the
die.
goose.
It's a goose. Oh, I know where I'm at. I didn't know where I was for a little while. I thought you guys were just going to take me somewhere and drop me off.
Glad you.
Well, I thought about it.
It's so mean. Tell us about your day.
I slept. And
I
I
got-
was rudely awoken.
No,
It's the
you
fitness
weren't
gym.
rudely
I was
awakened.
ripped out of bed.
Yeah, you were for a good reason.
What?
To spend time with us.
Yes. Don't you want to spend time with us all day?
Eh.
Eh. Watch what you say. Where you live.
About who I take out in the middle of nowhere and drop off.
Yeah.
I love you too.
For rent, for rent, for rent.
For rent.
My friend Dana used to live out there.
What?
My friend Dana.
Yeah.
A
Dana
friend.
and her son Kyle, who took you to the polo grounds to see all the polo ponies when you were little.
Processing.
Processed. Get
Error.
over.
What?
it.
She kept you one night so Daddy and I could go out, and she took you to Cracker Barrel and bought you a pink feather boa and little shoes with pink feathers all over them. And I said, good God, Dana, you could have taken her to the dollar store and got this and saved some money.
We're at Goodwill. Zoom in on the Goodwill sign.
And she-
Goodwill.
She
The
had
old
a
one.
friend who was with the police department, and they went out. They took you out and
Oh.
showed you the polo ponies at
Speaking
night.
of the police. Right there.
The police.
Oh.
My mom had a friend one time that had 2 sons, and they were probably a couple years older than me. They were probably in the 7th grade, and I was only in the 4th grade. And she had me stay with them one night because she thought my father was absolutely crazy. And it was on my birthday. She didn't even want to be with me on my birthday. And she left me there, and they watched me sleep.
It's okay, lady. I used to stay with who was it with the boys that used to adore me? Totally don't
Because
remember.
they're child rapists.
No, man, they were
Rapist children
No,
child.
they weren't much older than me. Who was it? The boys that taught me to walk. Who was that?
That was Stacy's
Goodwill. Goodwill.
Her boys taught me how